In general, real quick, before I do actually, you know, skip anything or speed anything up, the amount of money that you make for any one given job is generally based on how much money you had to put into the job. So the more expensive the parts are that you have to fix or replace, the better. Of course, it also means that you need a certain amount of capital in order to, and a certain amount of money to actually, you know, do the job. So keeping a good amount of money on hand is always a good idea. You don't want to, you know, make some money and then go over to the toolbox and start going crazy buying tools and everything, and leave yourself with no money to buy parts to complete jobs. You don't want to do that. So what else was there? There's a brake caliper, a disc, and a pad. Excellent. Okay. But yeah, I'll probably go ahead and start speeding these up, or maybe even skipping some of these, and we'll you know, I'll show you the highlights if there's anything new or interesting. Anytime we get to some new parts or new situations, different kinds of cars that I haven't worked on before in terms of, like, you know, the parts I'm actually replacing. Because if you haven't been paying attention, some of these cars have very different kinds of motors. Not that I plan on doing any motor jobs right now, but they have different kinds of motors. They have different suspension setups, both in the front and in the back. They can be very, very different, and mostly it's split into cars that are older and cars that are newer. The newer cars will have kind of more modern type suspensions, kind of like this, whereas the older cars, you know, they might have like big old leaf springs in the back, and you know, for brakes they'd have like brake drums and brake shoes and drum cylinders and stuff like that. We haven't really worked on any of that just yet, but those are always kind of interesting to work on down the line. Excellent. So, yeah, you can see, look at that. That's a pretty good amount of money for a brake job. That's about the best that you're going to get for a brake job. Yeah, that's a pretty decent amount of money. Oof, more brake jobs. All right. I'm fine with more brake jobs, but these are definitely going to get tedious after a while, that's for sure. Real quick, have I gotten any... Nope, doesn't look like I've gotten any crates yet. Okay, we'll sell everything below 30% because I'm not going to be using that. So, what do you have? Ooh, another ABS module and pump combo. Nice. That's another nice, pretty penny payday. Yes, indeed. Oof, more brake jobs. All right. more of these generic Mini Coopers. Ah, no ABS module this time though. That's unfortunate. Oh, real quick, let's boop 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 boop. Alrighty then. With any luck, that gets me... Yes, it gets me to level 3. Alright. So, let us go ahead and get faster screwing speed. Yes. Absolutely. Life lesson. What is that achievement? Finish an order with experience bonus. Okay. Now that we're level 3, we can have 2 orders at the same time. Unfortunately, I have to wait for one. Sell all the crap parts. Looks like I need some more ventilated brake discs. Alright, let's go ahead and change the radio. Let's try blue. Why not? Oof. Engine and oil? No. No. As much as I would like to do something other than brakes, no. No. We ain't doing that. That'll get real complicated real quick. And it will be a pain to deal with. That's all I've got. Oh, hey, this is an older Nissan. Well, as much as I loathe, what is that achievement? Good tip. Finish an order with money bonus. Okay, interesting. As much as I loathe to do something like this, you know what? I haven't seen the car yet, so we'll do it anyway. Oh, God! It hurts my eyes! Oh, God! Oh, God, it burns! It burns. Why? This car is so good looking. Why would you do this to this car? Oh my God. It's so bad. It is so bad. It makes me want to cry. Oh God. What is wrong with you people? Where is my surely I've got a thing here to drain oil, right? I would think so. Yeah, here it is. Okay. That was one of the things that we had to do, right? The filters and change the oil. All right. So, yeah, we will jack this sucker up all the way. Move you on over to oh, hold up. The jack wasn't all the way up. And then I believe we just use equipment. And that will drain the oil out of there. Very good. Move it back. Thank you. So, let's go ahead and grab... Oh, I have to grab the oil filter from the engine bay. That's a little odd. Normally, you would grab that from underneath, but okay. Whatever. I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and pop... Oh, it's one of these hoods. Okay, that's interesting. Alrighty. So, grab the oil filter on out of there. I believe it said... air filter and the fuel filter. Okay. Fuel filter is back here. Where would the air filter be? This is the intake manifold. Carburetors. Okay, so the air filter is over here. Take these super long bolts out of here. And grab that air filter. Okay. Alright, so I need... one of you, one you, and one of you. Excellent. Tab. Go ahead and buy you. Tab. Go ahead and buy one of you. Tab. Buy one of you. Excellent. And then I will clear the list. Very good. Damn, those are some long-ass bolts. Those are some real long bolts. Put the new fuel filter on there, the new oil filter on there. And now, all I believe I have to do is change the oil. Alright, so again, we're just going to go ahead and dump this in until he pulls the container back. Like so. Cool beans. We done. Excellent. Alright, what else we got? 2 brake jobs. Ooh, that is one of, I believe that's from the electric car DLC. That'll be an interesting one. Yeah, that's a nice car. That's a real nice car. I'll go ahead and move that. And then I will take the other brake job. And we will leave that out here. Oof. Ugh. What have you been through, my poor friend? What have you been through? Do I even want to know? Okay, all brake disc stuff. Let me do the smart thing and highlight all of those things. Now, eventually, these jobs are going to get so complicated, and there are going to be so many parts. Generally not for things like a brake job, if it's just saying that it needs brakes or something. But, like, especially with these story quests, it's going to get so complex and so involved that eventually there will come a time where you don't want to highlight all those parts, because more times than not, you're going to be replacing the vast majority of the parts on the car anyway. So it really won't matter in terms of making a kind of like an easy list of things that you need to take off and replace. Nope. What are you doing? Just trying to loosen some bolts here. Controls are fighting me a little bit. Ugh, and my nose is starting to run. You know what? I never did go grab that drink that I said I was gonna grab. I can't. I'm too busy. I got cars to work on, man. I got cars to work on. I got to level up. I got to make the moolah. I got to upgrade my garage, man. Nobody got time for rest and drinks and stuff. Nah. We just keep going. We fix these cars as quickly as possible. I'm just about trying to do this at light speed, but of course, unfortunately, I don't quite have the upgrades necessary to do things at light speed. I would really like these parts to come off and go back on a little bit faster, but it is what it is, right? It's the start of the game. What percentage are you okay with? You're okay with 57%? We're gonna have to get more brake discs. 57%, yeah, those brake pads can go back on there. But we do need a new caliper. And I don't think I've explained this before, but the minimum part percentage that you see on the job request, that percentage only applies to parts that you actually have to fix. So it's not really a big thing to worry about. So like you don't have to repair the tires that you're taking off to make sure that they match that percentage, or like if you need to replace the brake pads but the calipers are, you know, not in great position and the calipers aren't on the list. Well, you don't have to worry about the calipers. That's the customer's problem. They didn't tell you to fix it. You don't have to worry about it. That's how the game works. So, yeah, early game, you can save yourself a little bit of money by not fixing things that don't need to be fixed. Or rather, in this case, not replacing things that don't need to be fixed. Boom, done. Excellent. Alright, let's move on to the next one. This little rust bucket. We'll stay outside and see what else we got here. Ooh. Oof. Please don't be awful. Oh, no, it's in bad shape. Ah. So, this is kind of my dream car, my actual dream car. This is the generic version of the Nissan Skyline. Which the Skyline series was really popular in the late 90s and early 2000s. They were, as you can see, they're cars that, for the most part, they look very normal car-ish. Now, obviously, this one has a number of aftermarket parts, like the hood and the spoiler on the back. But yeah, they even the body back here looks like it may. Well, no, that might be normal body for a Nissan Skyline, depending on the Skyline model. But yeah, it looks like pretty much like a normal car, but you can do some really awesome stuff under the hood there. They're kind of like Supras in that sense, that they're really easy to customize, and you can do some great stuff. You can turn these into real nice race cars, but they don't look really crazy. So you can have a really awesome car in terms of performance, and not have it look crazy like, say, a Porsche or a Ferrari, and then drive it into town and worry about somebody trying to jack it. That's like a lot of people, they talk about their dream cars, and people talk about Porsches and Ferraris, and I'm like, man, I would not want a Porsche or a Ferrari, because I would be so worried somebody would jack it, because it's so identifiable. Like, it's so obvious that is a really expensive car, and I would just be absolutely out of my mind with worry that somebody is going to try and snatch it. Oh, ABS is over here. Oh, and it wasn't the ABS module, but the ABS pump that I needed. Well, I would say it's a waste of money, but it's not. I'll use that ABS pump or the ABS module on something else eventually. But yeah, it's money that's going to be sitting in my inventory as a part that I don't necessarily want to be stuck up in there. Oh, we got an ECU in there. Really interesting. That's a new part. All the electronics and stuff are kind of newish. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Once we get higher level, we'll have to start dealing with electronics and stuff a whole lot more often. That'll be something I'm not familiar with from the previous game. And I think I am already over this radio station, so we're changing this. Let's try green. I am already over it. Okay, yeah, I put everything on there. Good. Yeah, brake disc in here. All right. I think I will take my break and take my time to go grab a drink and maybe even go to the bathroom before we start working on that Skyline, because oof. I might have to see if I can take that Skyline out to a track somewhere and drive that, because that will be pretty. You need 50%. All right. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take a break real quick, And we will start working on the skyline. This will probably be where I end off the first episode, or maybe even 2. Yeah, we've been going for an hour and 18 minutes, so I'm sure all of it, this will be at least the end of episode 2. So thank you guys very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time on Car Mechanic Simulator, where we are going to be working on that skyline, maybe even take it for a test drive if I can. I'm not sure if I can or not. And then we will start, you know, doing some more of these jobs. Try to bust through the levels as quick as I can in order to get to some interesting stuff. You know what? I haven't done a story job yet. I said I was gonna end every episode with a story job if I could. I don't think that's gonna happen now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm not leveling up anywhere near fast enough. So maybe I'll do a story job every 3 or 4 episodes, something like that. Yeah, probably something like that. Anyways, guys, see you next time. Take care. Fox is out of here.